Welcome back for our second season of Central Texas High School football with the Austin American-Statesman. And as you can already tell, we've got somebody new in the office, and he needs an introduction because he comes all the way from the University of Montana, graduated about 3 or 4 months ago. Daniel Davis, better known as Danny Davis. Welcome aboard to the American-Statesman, and I know you're jumping in the fire pretty quickly, and I know you've heard a lot of things about Texas high school football. Tell me, what things have you heard about high school football in this state?
I'm sure people aren't going to like to hear this because I'm sure they're pretty tired of this cliche, but I got the whole Friday Night Lights, impression. Plus, I was down here for my internship, so I got a pretty good feel of, how much people love it from that. So I guess we'll go from there.
And you've been maybe fortunate enough, you've actually got to see a few high schools, talk to some coaches and some players, so it's not like you're just totally new. But let's get started. One of the things that I think is interesting about this coming year is in Class 3A, the number 1 team in the state and the number 2 team in the state are from Central Texas, and that's pretty cool when you can get Liberty Hill and Giddings right off the bat. Tell me about some of the rivalries that you may have encountered in Montana and so forth.
Oh man, in Montana, for those of you who heard of, the University of Montana where I went to school, their big rivals, Montana State, and so that's pretty much a shut down the state kind of event. Every November, it's always the weekend before Thanksgiving, so people really get into that. I went to high school in Montana too, and
Did you play football?
I did. Back in my senior days, I was a wide receiver.
There you go.
And I went to senior high. Our big rival was West, so that was a big thing that the city used to always, come out for us. So, it's pretty much the big rivalries, at least in my views. I'm sure.
Well,
one of the disagree.
One of the big rivalries in this town, anyway, is Westlake versus everybody else. Everybody loves to beat Westlake. They went to the state finals last year, and they're going to be in a tough district this year. They got Austin High beat them last year, and Seguin beat them last year. What have you heard of anything about the local teams? Are there rumors that you've heard about? You've heard of Westlake before today, or you've heard of Austin High, or so forth?
Just the little things. Austin High looks like they're going to be in the playoffs this year, as well as Westlake. Seguin, they lost a lot of talent from last year, but their quarterback's coming back, so I'm sure they can make a run at it too. So it should be
the other main 5A district in this area is District 14 5A, and Pflugerville and Leander seem to battle it out year after year. But Cedar Park and Westwood are going to be good, and you never know what Round Rock might have. So we're going to have a lot of fun this year. Anything in particular that you're looking forward to being your first year?
I'm just looking forward to getting it on. Get out there. See the magic happen, I guess.
It's not going to take long. You'll feel the magic right off the bat. You talk about Friday Night Lights. It's a cliche, but we live it every single week here. And anyway, welcome aboard. It's good to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Straight from the University of Montana, now in Austin, Texas, and it's going to be a great first season, and we're looking forward to it. Let's get it on.
Let's do it.
All right, man.